Hello everybody, FlameJag18 here, and I'm going to be doing a review on my favorite folding knife for camping, hunting, and everyday carry. It's the Opinel No.8 with a carbon steel blade. The dimensions are a 3¼ inch carbon steel blade. Its overall length when opened is 7 5/8. When closed, it's 4 1/3 inch long. Inches for all of them. Has a twist lock. I'll talk about that later. And beech wood handle. Now, the way that you open this is by, at the moment it's in the lock position. Here's the blade, and the blade channel is behind this twist clip. How you open it is that you turn it to get the blade out of this notch, and you open the channel and you open the blade. To lock it closed, you just twist it again to either side. It doesn't really matter. And you want to actually close it tight, especially if you're using it for a little bit. You want to close it tight. And now it's nice and solid. She's not going to move. Now, from my experience, this blade, this knife, is really good. It's solid, it's strong. You can beat this thing to hell and it's going to keep working for you. But the only downside that I've had with this is that, like with most folders, if you let it get gunked up, like with me personally, it was with a spruce and pine pitch that was getting, well, not pitch, it's resin that was getting into the works, into the where the tang goes around the pin, and inside the blade channel, and inside the twist clip. It all got jammed up really bad with spruce and pine resin, and I left it there. I stupidly left it there, and just basically it got into everywhere. So I had to go there. I had to go with really hot water and spray it out of there. And eventually I got most of it, and then I had to soak it in hot water to actually leach the rest of it out of all the little workings that I can't get into. This thing, you can't take it apart. That's another downside. You can't take this knife apart, at least not very easily. It's all riveted, and the rivets are hidden under the clip, and that's actually another little bother with this. But it's not that big of a deal. Sorry. Okay, I had something in my throat. So, for this knife, personally, it's a great deal. I got mine for $15. I'm here in Eastern Canada, so the shipping might be a little more, I don't know. Then it might be a little bit more than in the US because of the easier shipping to the US, but not sure about that. So, $15 I got this at my local shop, and personally it was a great deal, and it works great and everything. I was able to sharpen the edge down to almost like a flat grind without almost any difficulty at all. Uh, it barely has a, when you get it, it barely has a bevel. Like it's such a light transition from the main edge to there that it's almost not noticeable at all. So I just went there and I sharpened off of this, off the main bevel here, and I just went there and I sharpened straight down and made perfectly sharp, razor sharp edge. It's in a lot of ways with the people that they say it's scary sharp, and that's true. This is really sharp. I could almost sharpen. I could almost shave with this. Not going to, but I could. So that's the knife. It's actually, I should have said this at the start of the video, but it's made in France. You can see that under the Opinel that's here. France is under it, and it's little trademarks that it has. The two fingers like this, like this, pointing up to a crown. I don't really understand that trademark. It's just their trademark markings that they have. So, just a little French lesson, since this is from France, and for people who own these knives that they don't understand what it says on the handle. At least with this one, it says lame acier au carbone. What that translates into is blade, steel. O is just a transition word. Carbon. And with French, you would actually reverse that, and it would actually be, in English, it would be carbon, steel, blade. Blade, knife. So that basically explains what that says for anyone who doesn't understand it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This blade has been really good to me. I've not been very good to it, but it's survived. So personally, if it can survive me beating on it and stuff like that, I can say that it's actually a really good knife. I really recommend it for people who want a really sturdy knife that's going to be with you for almost ever and ever and ever. So that's my take on the Opinel No.8. I hope you have a great day. Rate and comment, and Flame Drag out.